Right. Chief Nhlanhlayamangwe Ndiweni njengomuntu othandekayo othandwa ngabantu. Sikubona ema-newspapers uzonke. Sizokuthiwa ke sokwesilwe ukuthi wena ube yinduna. Kade awusichazele ngemithetho yoduna le. Umuntu ukhishwa njalo wayinduna.
Lokhu baba singathi ukusebenza labantu abangafundanga. You know, nxa usebenza labantu abangafundanga kunzima. It's challenging, it's difficult. Uba yinduna awulethwe awungeni via uhulumende. Ungabala umthetho will tell you, the constitution will tell you that the person who will raise up induna is the family, umthetho. And umthetho will also tell you that if there's any issue with that chief, it is the family that will sit that chief down. The government of the day is just a facilitator. They do not have the power or the authority to bring up a chief or to take down a chief. The law has written it down and it's very in black and white that at the end of the day, so even if ngasikhuluma ngami khonapha, noma umongameli esithi hayi umdladla nyamkhipha khonapha, at the end of the day, still mela abuye kumdladla koNdweni to say sicela induna sicela inkosi. Bazakhupha Nhlanhlayamangwe futhi as induna yawo. And then he's forced to install, to bring back into government. This is the one area where in the law of Zimbabwe, the constitution of Zimbabwe, the president of the day does not have the final say. He has to kneel down before that chieftaincy family. And there's no way around that. He's tied in a loop and it's like that. But endulo, ubukhosi kuphuma kumdeni. Yibo kuphela abalawula ngakho. Traditionally singathi bakwethu yibo abangena esibayeni sakoNdweni abakhetha inkunzi yakoNdweni. Asoze kungene uDube, uSibanda, ubani kungena oNdweni kuphela. Bayikhomba ukuthi nansi inkunzi yakithi. And once they have done that, the president of the day cannot nullify that. It is impossible. So you're looking at it from Isintu and also current law that is impossible. That's why Tinangapa, we're not even troubled by it. We're not even worried by it. It's a non-entity.
Kuchubana manje kathesi njalo bethe kumele ukhicho bafuna ukuthi umfoyi labe ngiyongenayo. Lapha ke imbula ayikuxabana ngento ezinjengazonesa. La umfo wawenu siyambona ephuma emaphepheni ekhuluma wena.
Lapha mntomdala isintu siyacaca. Ngithe singamathole esibayeni.
Lakhetha inkunzi la.
Yeah. Amathole wonke lawa awakhulumi. Ithole mele lithola ingwevu yayo ezayikhulumela. Nxa ungela ngwevu kutshengisa ukuthi umndeni wakoNdweni ngakukhethanga. Wena nxa usizikhulumela abadala bayakuflathela. Uyakukhuluma nje uyinkunzi eduha egangeni. Uyaduha egangeni. You are to no effect whatsoever. Isintu, you know, sometimes abantu bathi isintu is straightforward to the point of brutality. Ifika njalo ngokucaca kwayo. Ukuthi isikhiwa lesi siphumayo ukuthi ubani uthi umndeni wakoNdweni kabalaleli lokho. Bayazazi bona ukuthi benzani. Noma sithi uhulumende ufuna indoda ethize ibe lapha abakulaleli lakho. Bazenzele kwawo. So I can only but repeat ngithi nxa likhuluma ngobukhosi, if we're talking about traditional leadership, it is the family that has the final say. And whether you wanted someone else to be there, or this, or that, or this, or you played the legal game, or you played the constitutional game, whatever game you play, you will come back to the family.
Okay. Ayisiyakhwela phambili sizindaba. Wena bakubiza wona uqala ukuthi ubuye lapha abathi sebemndeni wakho sokukhethile. Wabiza usuke eNgilandi.
Yebo.
Uhulumeni wayekuvumile konke lokhu senzakala.
Lapha mntomdala ngabatshela lapha koNdweni ngathi qoqanini into yenu yonke. Seliqoqile lizangibiza. bayiqoqa
bakubiza
bafaka amaphepha wonke
lo hulumende wafu
wahamba ku-RG Mgabe khona phana wadinda bangifaksela incwadi ethi uhulumende usevumile usuyinkosi yakithi sukusela 9 June 2014 ngagadi from China 1 month after that sengibuya khonapho ingxoxo yonke isikhulunyiwe ngoba isintu siyala ukuthi ngibe phakathi kwengxoxo yakhona siyala ukuthi ngibe lelizwe so abadala bakwenza konke lokhu upresident of the day wabona wonke amaphepha
axoxa wafaka lestempu ukuthi yiko
la kwamaphepha aphuma namhlanje ayekhona emuva wababona wonke amaphepha lawana yikho ke sihlezi namhlanje sitting here namhlanje 2019 there is no new paper that's been presented. There is no new conversation that's been presented that was not dealt with previously. So khathesi sesithi singathi kufanana lokuthi nangu umuntu utshontshile. You are taken to court. The court finds you innocent. Can that person take you back again to that same court the day after to say utshontshile? And can that court sit again to say as Tony Sintole you are found innocent again? Uphume court. Akuthathe futhi back to court on the same charge uthi utshontshile. Sebekwenze lokhu kithi koNdweni 7 times. We have been through this process 7 times. And the answer has always been the same.
Anasikhwele phambili interview emnandi wabuya ulokusebenza la basuka baqamba abanye abantu ukuthi wena usufela ukubana ke wawufakwe ngumongameli waphumayo angithi wafa umndeni kodwa umongameli waphumayo Mgabe nguye wayevele ethandile laye lapha babona ngani ulokunganela labothiwa ngochief 40 njalo babona ngani uthi umnganela labothiwa ngochamisi kambe kungabe kubana ke bakulisela lezo zinto kumbe kukhona bakulisela khona
hayi lapha baba into ekhona enhliziyo yendaba imbangele lapha kubangwa isigodlo lesi bafuna isigodlo lesi siveze ilembu elithi ZANU-PF putting it bluntly to you
njengalezi zinto sizibonale
this is not a case of ukuthi kumdeni kulani okuyadletshwana kumbe yilokhu bapheka imbiza endala bayipheka izolo wena usuvuka namhlanje uzadla imbiza lana futhi injongo yakhona ukuthi isigodlo sentaba zinduna sibe lenkosi ephuma kuZANU-PF. So they are trying very wide searching and looking and all those things. Thina lapha sithi hayi induna mele ihlanganisa abantu bonke irrespective of ukuthi uvota njani what party you are in wenzani induna ngabantu abakuzwisisi lokhu kungathi kuyabaduba so yikho kukhona
okay induna phela kumele ngabe ikhona kwezombangazwe ukuthi uthi activists even all that induna ngoba abantu abahlala besigabeni sakho kukhona bezana kukhona beMTC kukhona bezaphu bakhona bonke so ngaba sephathini ukuthi labantu amela bahlala esigabeni
baba lokhu akuqondanga okukhona lapha umuntu omdala induna ibiza abantu bonke noma umuntu evota izaphu i-people first izanu ibani mele bafike kumdladla besazi ukuthi ngilanda ubaba uza ngihlonipha ngendlela leyo ababusayo namhlanje abakuzwisisi lokho bejova ngikhuluma ngendlela leyo ngoba ngingaqamba izigodlo ezifika 9 abangene kizo bavoxa ngendlela leyo ngiqala khona apha eduzana umfowethu emaXhoseni uNdondo bangena bavoxa isigodlo saNdondo samaXhosa kwabaphansi phezulu but sukuma baye ngale kumvutho eJambezi bavoxa khona phana kwabaphansi phezulu basowa khona phana bahamba ensiza kuJahana bavoxa kwabaphansi phezulu basuka khonapha baya khona phana kuSigola umuntu omdala bavoxa sebengena izigodlo ezinengi belulaza isintu sakithi
kuyini abakwenzela bakwenzelani khona ukuthi nxa ukhangele
bakwenzela baba nxa sikhangela indaba le asikhangele izinto okuthiwa ngama-facts ngesikhiwa
yeah
eZimbabwe 70% of abantu bahlala emakhaya
yeah
which means if you are a political party you must have access to 70% of that population. How do you do that? Bamba induna liyana. You must get hold of that chief. If you get hold of that chief, that means you now have access to 70% of the population of Zimbabwe, which means now you're playing a numbers game when it comes to voting. So this is not child's play. Le ndaba ijiye kakhulu and abantu mele siwabonise ukuthi ijiye kanjani ukuthi nxa laba abantu beqonda behlomela izinduna kule mpi enkulu. There's a big issue here.
Kuthi wena ke ezinye izinduna sibona kade ukuthi yakumisa umsebenzi wasebhinga. Kathi kungena njani ukuthi umuntu wasebhinga
lapha umuntu omdala singathi mhlawumbe amakhosi avela ngale hathi bonke abalutshwana ngoba khona phana ebhinga ngilabangani bami sibili kakhulu bangamakhosi uChief Bashu labanye ngamadoda bangilwela lamanje bamvikela kobulawayo phana kodwa abanye babalula bavuma ukuthengwa sebethengiwe sebesenza imisebenzi yabo ukuthi hambani lehlasela unduna umdlali bakwenza khonokho kodwa akusenani bakwenzile kodwa thina sisebenza ngomthetho ngoba siyakwazi ukuthi le into angathi kade beyifuqa ayifezeki emthethweni ayifezeki esintwini sakithi nginje khona abantu banganginxusa khona le kadoma ngizabe ngihleli eceleni ngoba amasiko angale angiwabonisisi kahle nyathi ngiyafika ngibabonga abantu benkosi lapho ngibavezela ukuthi umfo wamdladla lapha lelizwe lencane. That's what should have happened. It did not happen. And there, if you want to be blunt, we can say political corruption came in. That is what happened. So here I gave another interview. I said what we're looking at here is very typical political corruption which has encroached into the traditional leadership structure. So kunjalo bakwethu kulengozi kakhulu because njengoba sikhulumile chiefs amakhosi should be apolitical, not involved in politics.
No.
But the minute you politicize the traditional leadership structure, you have lost democracy, you have lost justice, you have lost your whole entity. Because you are now looking at an institution echegileyo. It is now a warped institution, not functioning in the way it should have been functioning.
Sibuye kulezi ke ezombangazwe.
Yebo baba.
Kubantu abaningi bakhuluma bechinga kakhulu.
Yebo baba.
Uhlanganisa intatheli indaba zonke zithi ubonakale kubo Congress of MDC.
Yebo baba.
Kodwa abanye bebekhohle ukuthi ukwahamba la kwezana phi.
Yeah.
Ungayichaza into yakho ukuthi ke kambo lelunga yini lebandleli Movement for Democratic Change ka Tsvangirai bacawunda kumbo lelunga lelo party kambo lelunga le party le
hayi bakwethu abantu bayatatazela othi ngisuse emuvi ndawo ngahamba ngena labantu bezapho ngahamba lo Dida Bengwa ngababona khona phana ngabakhulumisa endaweni yabo. After that, uJoyce Mjuru wafika lapha People First. Ngamkhulumisa laye, saxoxa ngakhuluma labantu baye. After that, abantu bezanu PF banginxusa eMzingwane school. Ngahamba ngakhulumisana labo.
MRP futhi la.
MRP labo ngahamba ngababona. Bonke laba I think abanye labo Solidarity Zimbabwe bani bakwethu. Mina sengibone abakhokheli bama-political parties over 10 of them. I've had tea with over 10 of them. I've discussed things with over 10 of them. Ngumsebenzi wami ukwazi ukuthi bakhuluma ngani, what are they talking about? So that nxa befika esigabeni sami abantu besithi sifuna ukuvotela lwana ngiyabe ngikwazi ukuthi hayi bakhuluma ngalokhu. empilweni yami la, for those who are interested, I have been to more ZANU-PF gatherings than any other political party. Ungangena e-ofisini yami, uzabona illegal regalia ekhona, which I was given by ZANU-PF. I have ZANU-PF scarves, ZANU-PF t-shirts, ZANU-PF caps, ZANU-PF this, ZANU-PF that, ZANU-PF this, ZANU-PF that, which I was given by the government of the day, illegally. Does that make me ZANU-PF?
No.
It does not.
No.
But what it says ukuthi laba abakhokelayo, these who are now forming the administration of Zimbabwe, have conducted themselves in an illegal way because they knew it was illegal to do that. To conspire to give a chief party regalia, that is illegal. So, in short, to those people who are thinking, Mdlada's MTC, Mdlada's this, Mdlada's that, I'm giving you a wake-up call to say, open your eyes, look broad and wide. Chief Ndweni will always talk to absolutely everyone, because Chief Ndweni needs to know what everyone is thinking or trying to do, especially if you have formed yourself into a political organization. I need to speak to you urgently. It will affect them. It will affect my people. So, to that argument where Abantu are saying I should not speak to so-and-so and so-and-so, Chief Ndweni rejects that completely. I have to speak to people. And people need to understand me as well also, of saying where I'm coming from. That is the new description of the new chiefs that we want to try and bring to this country. Because if that had been allowed, the institution of traditional leaders, Baba, kwakumele ukuthi ibe yi natural opposition ku government. Ihlale khonapana ku House of Senate, ihlale khonapana ku lower chamber, ibe natural opposition. Ukuthi now uhulumende, if the government is giving out laws or that kind of thing, they should know that we need to convince the chiefs about this. For example, if that had been the case, we would have never had this stupid bond note. We chiefs would have stopped that nonsense. Because we saw beforehand that this is a way to steal money from people. You come to a shop, you give that shop $10. They give you in return toilet paper in the form of a bond note. What nonsense is that?
Yes.
Even our neighbors reject that bond note. This is official theft. Let me say it again. This is official theft from every single citizen of Zimbabwe.
Naba abantu lapha bawukhangele siyabona ukuthi sikwenzela umdlalo izalukazi
yebo baba
babakhangela nje ugogo bona ukuthi ibulanjiwe
siyabona
akulapho izulu liyana
yebo baba
edolobheni ubukhona namhlanje uzibonela ukuthi ama-queues anganani
wakwethu
kambe wena njengenduna yabantu ubona okunje uthini ngayo i-state of the economy
baba i-state of the economy yenza inyembezi zithonte. It makes you cry. Iyakuthinta phakathi. For the simple reason, Baba, the state of the economy is man-made. Its situation isilayo was made by the current administration. All our challenges we face have been made by this current administration because it is they who have been in charge for the last 38 years. That is why, Tina, we're saying when we look at the economy, we can have ideas about it, how to fix it. But all of the ideas we have about the economy, just like also the education department, the law, everything there, they all start from the top, phezulu. They start endaweni okuthiwa democracy. If your democracy has failed, this is what the result is, the current economic crisis. We have to fix the democracy before we can fix the economy. We cannot fix the economy while our democracy is on the floor. You'll be wasting your time. because that means ukuthi abantu bazadinga indlela ezintsha ukuthi bakutshontshele imali. Let me put it this way. In fixing our democracy, I'll be saying here is what I've termed an interim transitional government. Uhulumende esingawumbumba ozahlala for about 2 years. Elomsebenzi kulungisa idemocracy yethu yonke. Ungenza njalo usulungisa imithetho economy konke sokugeleza khona. With that interim government, siyabe sisithi in the first month mele bahambe ePretoria, hlale phansi lama South Africans, sivumelana ukuthi iRand ingena njani eZimbabwe as the official currency. You are now beginning to fix the economy. When you have a proper, efficient, official currency like the Rand, you will see prices drop overnight. Bam! Everything will level out. So that when you buy itamatisi la ngithi, the price intengo liyalingana le tamatisi eCape Town, ePretoria, eTransvaal, napinga. You are now on the road to recovery. By doing that kind of thing, our economy ilula ukulungisa. It is so easy.
Bona ngabe khuluma bathi phela ngama sanctions. Bathi uvalelwa ngoBrithani labo America labo EU kwenza ukuthi wenzima ama investors angabuyela. Liqiniseke nganani leli?
Hayi, lapha abakhuluma njalo baqamba amanga amahlabezulu. Baqamba amanga. Ungabala imithetho yasayinwayo beginning khonapho kuma 2000 eAmerica khona okuthiwa izidira eyangenisa ama sanctions. Iyacaca. These are personal identifiable sanctions on individuals.
Targeted
sanctions ukuthi abelungu sebebonile ukuthi umfokabani uyatshontsha, umfokabani uyaganga, umfokabani wenze lokhu la lokhu, umfokabani wenze lokhu la lokhu. Yiwo ama sanctions akhona khona. Lapha nxa ukuthi umuntu uyakholwa, if you believe these sanctions cover the whole of the country, let me ask you a simple question. You are telling me sanctions cover the whole country. So why then do we have incredibly rich people in this country at the same time when we have incredibly poor people in this country? Because you are telling me that sanctions cover everyone. So that means everyone must be the same. We can either be all poor or we can either be all rich. So the argument lana ukuthi sanctions igcona wonke umuntu eZimbabwe, that is rubbish. Total rubbish ngamanga. Iqiniso elikhona, the state of the economy is a direct result of catastrophic economic failure of policy from this administration. They have failed completely. And when we look at the situation yakhona, it appears they do not have the capability to fix the economy there. So even though we're coming up to Ikisimusi, we would like to have a nice Christmas present or a nice Christmas conversation. Kodwa esilakho kumele sikhulume ngendlela ebanzi. We can only get deeper and deeper and deeper in the current situation. Because until they accept to have the Rand or the US dollar as our official currency, we will continue to slide downwards.
Baba lapha nduna abantu. Sizwele ukuthi uhulumende uthi kumele uthathelwe lento osebenzayo izinto zakhe. Kumbe izimota, kumbe yahola asikwazi. Kuyini abantu kubisi?
Kade bekhalela imota, kade bekhalela engxe isembatho lesi esibomvu okuthiwa igown. Yikho nje okukhona. Akukho nje okunye esikuthole kuhulumende ngendlela leyo.
Kodwa phela imota veleke induna zonke ukhona konke kumele ziphiwe leyo mota.
Lapha yemele ziphiwe baba ubamba igama elijiyileyo. Umuntu omdala ngingakunika ikhekhe khathesi. Sengunikile ikhekhe. Ungaqalisa ukuthi udle ikhekhe leli khathesi kumbe uligcine lihlale endlini. Angisela mvumo ukuthi hey mfowethu lethi ikhekhe lami leli. Ngikunikile.
We're entitled to that cake.
You're entitled. It's yours.
Yes.
You're given that cake.
Yes.
You can do as you please with that cake. You can give it to your children, your wife, your family, whoever it is. It is a gift.
Yes.
A gift.
Yes.
A gift.
It's not bribery, but a gift.
It is a gift. It is yours to do at will. So, what they're talking about, it makes legal nonsense. And I think we are going to prove that in court. Because I put the legal challenge in place. Indaba yethu yonke le ikade beyileta is now in the hands of the courts. Ngesilungu kuthiwa it's sub judice before the courts. Sub judice. So really technically angeke sidwele too much into it.
Indaba esekhoti.
Yeah, because indaba esekhoti sihlezi laphana. Kodwa ngamafitshane into engabangivumela ukukhuluma ngayo. Lapha sizaveza i-corruption ephuma kuhulumende wethu lo. Part kwamaphepha lawa sizaveza, will expose the corruption that comes from the office of the President of Zimbabwe. We will expose the corruption that comes from Emerson Tambunzo Mnangagwa, our current president. The hand is there, it is visible, we can defend it in law, it is clean cut.
Okay.
So, wezinto zonke lezi abazikhulumayo. Tina, we've rejected it. So, akula muntu ongathinta anything at all because it's sub judice. Regarding iphepha labo leliana ukuthi hayi usukhuchile esihlalweni, hayi lokho ngisesihlalweni. Because the law has to determine who is right. Whether the law takes 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, it's up to the courts to do that. But our argument is so strong, our legal team says this is a walk in the park. So regarding what they're trying to do, good people, Bantu Nkosi, Chief Nhlanhlayamangwe Ndiweni is still Chief Nhlanhlayamangwe Ndiweni. He's going nowhere.
Mfowenu ngasoza ikhotha uyazama ukuthi nathathe njalo wazabe ukulisa indaba ngani isiphele emoyeni abayivusi kushayi.
Mntomdala. Sikhulumile sathi abantu abaqumayo umndeni. So ngathi phakathi kwemndeni yonke emhlabeni, whether you go to the Dube family, the Ngwenya family, the whatever family, every family will have one sibling, one relative.
But
who is the challenge?
Manje bathi wena umncane kumele ukuthi angakusoma. Bathi kumele uthathe umuntu ongemdala ubhuti omdala.
Ubhuti omdala ukhona. Kodwa asiyibambe ngendlela leyo mahlabezulu. Let's break it down so you can understand it. Here thina abakundweni isintu sakithi sithi umuntu ozaba yinkosi kumele apase ama-test. I-test yokuqala is ukuthi uzalwe ngaphi in the family. Are you the firstborn, secondborn, thirdborn in the family amongst the boys? The second test that follows that is the character yakho. Uyadakwa. Do you get drunk? Do you fight a lot? Do you chase after a lot of women? Do you steal? Do you have a criminal record? All those things. So you have to pass all those tests before the family can consider you to be a chief. If you don't believe that, look back in history. Chief Kaisa Ndweni.
Where else was firstborn?
He was not the firstborn. Chief Kaisa Ndweni had an elder brother, Unzeke, Uba Unzeke. Uba Unzeke wayedagwa enatha kakhulu echaya abantu ngempini, used to beat up people with logs.
Yeah.
So even though he was there, wayekhona Uba Unzeke, abadala bathi uzabulala isabelo lo muntu ulengozi. Asambeni sedobha uKhayisa.
Yeah.
Simfake ubukhosi. So here's the challenge now. Those people who are saying it is the elders who always takes over. Are you telling me Chief Kaisa Ndweni was not a chief?
He was.
You have to answer it.
Yes.
If you say he was a chief, then your argument falls apart. If you say he wasn't, it falls apart. You have to say, was Chief Kaisa Ndweni a chief or not? Because he was not the eldest.
Right.
And even if we go to the argument of you're not the eldest, right now, he is right here in front of you. Ngilo bhuti omdala dala.
Omdala lo hambe kodwa.
Ngilo bhuti uMahlabezulu. uMahlabezulu is older than ubhuti omdala uJoram England. ubhuti Mahlabe Zulu kade khona lapha kimi izolo usuke namhlanje ekuseni ungakhangela izithombe eziningi uzabona ubhuti Mahlabe Zulu uduzane lami. He is the oldest boy child of the late Chief Nhlanhlayamangwe. So lina elithi ay omdala, your argument falls apart.
True.
Iyalala phansi ngenxeba nje. Ayiyo indawo.
Hayi kulesikhalazo kuZulu bakhala njalo ngilapha ukhala social media laba abakhuluma khona abantu bathi uChief Ndiweni kangena kwezombangazwe akhokhela abantu kambe ungabuchiya yini wenze lokufiswa nguZulu konke because kade bathi bancindeze ukuthi wena ulapha wena entaba zintoni manje nxa wentaba zintoni abantu entaba zintoni ayibabaleni abale privilege abakholisa kuba lo muntu engawo so kade bathi bacela ukuthi ubakhokhele
siyayizwa baba siyayizwa imnandi sibili lapho uMahlabe Zulu sengimise kakhulu endaweni he stopped me really a lot of places there khonapho isikhalazo ngiyasizwa isikhalazo sibili esikhona I hear you I'm listening to you and I'm thinking seriously about it I'm thinking seriously about it to see what I can do, how I can go with things and put things together abanye sebengitshengisile ukuthi right now uChief Ndiweni is in the legal grey situation. The grey situation is ukuthi ngapha uhulumende has said you are not a chief. By him saying that kuyangikhulula ukungena ku-politics. Ngapha abantu are saying chief, you are still a chief. So that around will be still confining me to the role of traditional chief. So I'm in a grey area whereby I can choose what I want to do. Because of what they have done. They did it unknowingly. But they've put me in a wonderful situation. A beautiful situation. Lamanje imnyango ivulekile indawo yonke lakho angiphumi emthethweni ngenxa yesandla sabo. So really I can look whichever way I can do. I can see whichever way I want to see, how I want to do things. But I feel very passionately about issues in this country. I will never stop feeling passionately about them. I know that they can be resolved. I know we can have a good quality of life. So I'll always keep on fighting for that, to make sure that we have it. I have no care in the world about who forms the government at a particular time. For me, if they are failing, I'll tell them they're failing. I don't mind who I don't mind who is in the government. If they are failing, I'll tell them they're failing. If they are doing well, well done. Please continue. But currently,
they're failing.
They are failing. They are failing on all criteria. They are failing on all reference points. They are failing hands down. That is why sometimes maybe my voice comes over very strongly. But I have to reflect the anger. But wait, I was in Bulawayo this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. Okhulu labagogo belele on pavements. They slept all night to try and draw out 50 bond from that place. I know they will fail to get that 50 bond. My next question is, how do they travel back to Ngai? And what will they eat tomorrow? The Kisimus tomorrow. It is Christmas tomorrow, whereby we celebrate the birth of the Messiah. Every nation is judged by how it treats the most vulnerable amongst it. There's no country that is judged by how wealthy people are. It is always judged by how you treat the most vulnerable. Today, I can say to you, is that our current administration has treated our vulnerable, our elderly, most disrespectfully. They have failed them completely. They do not deserve to be staying in State House. They don't deserve that. Because for me to feel that pain when I was going to Main Street, Bulawayo today, it was visible, it was right in front of me, showing me that something has gone wrong. But for me, my message would be, times are hard. Bantwenko's good people, remember Ubuntu. Let us live by Ubuntu. Let us live by faith. You cannot sit at home and eat a whole chicken when your next door neighbor has nothing to eat. Let us be one. Yes, we see the challenges that are before us, but let us be one on this to say, irrespective of what this administration has done to us, it must not strip us of our humanity, because we will live another day. We will live another day and do wondrous things another day. So I'll say my message to the people, let us work together over Christmas. Let us share what little we have with everybody who is there. Let us not take our frustrations or our anger out on our brothers and sisters. It is not their fault. The fault, the pressures that you're feeling come from our current administration. I am confident that in 2020, and as it's being recorded is good, I am absolutely confident that in 2020 we will have an interim transitional government, because the forces of the universe, the forces of nature, are now challenging the current administration. When you read the Bible, you must not rush to read all the verses, because when you read the verse slowly, now and again it will talk about Joshua or David or Solomon, and it will say, it was a rainy day. That day was very hot. The moon was clouded. I'm talking to you about the elements. The elements speak to you. And the elements are speaking to me today. We have a drought. The rainy season is not quite strong. Things are not coming together. To me, as a man of faith and umuntu wabantu, I'm saying the current administration is fighting against the universe. It cannot win. Hence my confident prediction.
For 2020.
In 2020, whether people like it or not, we will have an interim transitional government.
Happy New Year, Indonke.
Happy New Year, Happy Christmas. To all of you who are listening abroad, please, please, please remember your family, your friends in Zimbabwe. Send something to them, do something for them, because they're watching you on the smartphones,
Yes.
seeing you having a good time. But for them down here, it is terrible. Happy Christmas, Happy New Year, everybody.
Thank you, Chief Nhlanhlayamangwe, your time and an opportunity to speak to you. Siyabonga, Chief Abantu.